Prepare to enter a world where government secrets intertwine with tales of time travel. Welcome to the puzzling realm of the Montauk Project, a conspiracy theory that unravels a web of psychological warfare techniques and unexplained mysteries. Join as we dive into the origins of this puzzling story, where Camp Hero in Montauk, New York becomes the stage for secret government projects. Strap in for a mind-bending journey through the unknown where the shadows of secrecy beckon. Get ready for a gripping episode that will leave you questioning the very fabric of time and reality. Hey dudes, welcome to the Weird and Wicked podcast, where we'll deep dive into the most bizarre and spine-chilling tales from around the world. I'm Rachel, your guide on this eerie adventure. I have an obsession with the mysterious and the unknown. Get ready to explore the most bizarre, unnerving, and unbelievable stories. From true crime and conspiracy theories to ghosts and cryptids, I'll be covering it all. Today we'll be exploring the mysteries of the Montauk Project, a conspiracy theory that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Stay tuned because the truth is often stranger and more wicked than fiction. This episode discusses controversial and unverified theories that may not be suitable for all listeners. Listener discretion is advised. Before we get into the story, I'd like to mention that if you find this video entertaining, interesting, or informational, please drop a like and tap that subscribe button down below. And if you're listening on the podcast, please give the podcast a rating on Spotify, Apple Music, or whatever streaming platform you listen on. Thank you guys. It really helps support the show. Today we're going to the Hamptons, where mega mansions and roadside lobster roll stands dominate the scenery. With picturesque beaches and one giant duck, at first glance you really wouldn't expect to uncover a government conspiracy involving mind control, time travel, child abduction, and hallucinogenic drug experiments. However, Camp Hero, a now decommissioned military base in Montauk, New York, is widely believed to have been the location of a number of disturbing, government-sanctioned human experiments in the past. Okay, so before we get into it, I had to look up this giant duck when I found a mention of this. And sure enough, it's a giant duck with a bunch of duck merchandise in it. So I guess it was built by this duck farmer in 1931 and was used as a shop to sell ducks and duck eggs. So I thought that was very interesting. Anyway, Camp Hero State Park spans 755 acres, with 415 acres previously serving as part of the military base. Nestled on the eastern tip of Long Island, Camp Hero State Park and the Montauk Air Force Station in Montauk, New York, are shrouded in both natural beauty and puzzling history. Camp Hero is characterized by its dense forests, freshwater wetlands, and dramatic bluffs that overlook the Atlantic Ocean. This scenic locale, known for its diverse wildlife and picturesque landscapes, is a popular spot for outdoor enthusiasts who enjoy hiking, biking, horseback riding, and picnicking. Amidst the natural splendor, the park also houses remnants of its military past, including old radar towers, bunkers, and other structures that now stand as a silent witness to a bygone era. These buildings, now abandoned and boarded up, are marked with "Do Not Enter" signs, adding an air of mystery and intrigue. While they are not accessible to the public, their presence serves as a reminder of the park's past. The park also offers several picnic areas where visitors can relax and enjoy the surroundings. The spots are perfect for families and groups looking to take in the natural beauty of the area. The juxtaposition of these serene picnic settings with the ominous, boarded-up buildings nearby creates, I would say, a unique atmosphere. Overall, Camp Hero State Park is a place where natural beauty and historical intrigue coexist, making it a fascinating destination for visitors. Whether you are drawn in by the stunning views of the Atlantic Ocean or the mysterious history of the old military base, Camp Hero has something to offer everyone. So from the sounds of it, it like seems almost liminal. Like I just get this feeling if you visit, you'll be the only person there in the middle of all these weird abandoned like buildings, this weird abandoned park. It's already giving me weird vibes and we aren't even fully into the story. Historically, Camp Hero and the Montauk Air Force Station played significant roles in America's defense strategy. Established in 1942, Camp Hero was initially a coastal defense station designed to protect New York from potential German naval attacks during World War II. It was equipped with heavy artillery batteries and radar installations. In the years following the war, the site transitioned to serve as a key component of the United States Air Force's early warning radar network during the Cold War. The radar tower, which remains a prominent feature of the park today, was instrumental in detecting incoming Soviet bombers. This strategic military installation operated under strict secrecy and was a vital part of the nation's defense infrastructure until it was decommissioned in the late 1960s. The transformation of Camp Hero into an alleged experimental site is where fact and fiction begin to blur. According to proponents of the Montauk Project theories, the decommissioning of the site was merely a cover for a series of covert government experiments. These theories suggest that deep underground, beneath the seemingly innocuous radar tower, scientists and military personnel conducted a variety of secret operations. Claims include experiments involving mind control, where unwitting subjects were supposedly manipulated through advanced techniques, time travel with individuals allegedly sent to different points in history, and teleportation experiments that aim to transport matter instantaneously across space. Some even assert that the site was used for communication with extraterrestrial beings. These stories, while lacking concrete evidence, have fueled a myriad of books, documentaries, and a persistent urban legend that continues to intrigue and mystify. One of the most notable cultural impacts of the Montauk Project lore is its inspiration for the hit Netflix series Stranger Things. I'm sure you all got the vibe. The show's creators, the Duffer Brothers, originally pitched their series as Montauk, with the storyline set in a fictionalized version of the town. The eerie parallels between the secretive experiments alleged at Montauk and the supernatural events in Stranger Things have captivated audience worldwide, further embedding the Montauk Project into popular culture. The blend of government conspiracy, supernatural phenomena, and a small town setting in the show resonates deeply with the themes of the Montauk Project, making it a modern myth that continues to thrive in the digital age. And seriously, like, who doesn't love Stranger Things? Great show. And the success of that just goes to show how interesting these theories really are to the public. You know, it's like fun to get lost in a crazy governmental conspiracy, especially if there are eerie buildings still around today that lend some vague sense of proof to those strange claims. You know, it's fun to kind of like keep that going. But while you may think it's all fun and games or a cool campfire story, the allegations of secret experiments at Camp Hero have been bolstered by the testimony of individuals like Preston Nichols and Al Bialik, who claim to have firsthand experience with the project. According to Nichols, he recovered repressed memories of being involved in these experiments, while Bialik asserted that he had participated in time travel experiments. Despite their sensational nature, these accounts have not been substantiated by credible evidence or official documentation. Nevertheless, the eerie atmosphere of Camp Hero and its historical secrecy provides a compelling backdrop for the Montauk Project theories, keeping the legend alive in the archives of conspiracy lore. You know, I think this is fun. I wouldn't say I'm a conspiracy theorist. Like, don't get me wrong, I believe in ghosts and you know, you could say that you can't be a skeptic if you believe in ghosts, but conspiracy theory wise, I would say I'm a skeptic because you got to give me some damn good proof that some weird shit is happening for me to believe it. But you know, this one's fun. It's fun to entertain it. It's like a cool story. There's some weird shit that happens psychologically. It's fun. I'm always super excited to learn about obscure conspiracies, creepy ghost stories, and really anything that will keep me up at night. So if you have something you'd like me to cover, fill out the case submission form on the website. You can find the link in the show notes. Case closed. Central to the Montauk Project theories are the intriguing figures of Preston Nichols and Al Bielek, whose accounts have significantly shaped the narrative around these alleged experiments. Preston Nichols, a mysterious character with an appetite for the extraordinary, claimed to hold degrees in parapsychology, psychology, and electrical engineering. He emerged as a key proponent of the Montauk Project, asserting that he had recovered repressed memories of his involvement in secret government experiments. According to Nichols, he was periodically abducted and forced to participate in these experiments, which included time travel, mind control, and teleportation. His detailed and often bizarre accounts have captivated audiences, blending science jargon with elements of science fiction to create a compelling but controversial story.
Look into the future through the vortex. They can sample the air, they can sample everything on this side.
Now, are there different potential futures that people could be sent to?
No, because once you make the first connection into the future, it's fixed.
Al Bielek, another pivotal figure in the Montauk lore, added further depth to the conspiracy with his claimed recovered memories. Bielek's story intersects with the infamous Philadelphia experiment, an alleged 1943 naval experiment allegedly designed to render the USS Eldridge invisible to radar. Bielek contended that he and his brother Duncan Cameron were both aboard the ship during this experiment, which supposedly led to a time travel mishap that landed them at Montauk in the future.
But in that second test, after 70 seconds, there was a blue flash of light and the ship disappeared, the waterline disappeared, and it was gone. Totally. They knew it was gone because there was no waterline. They could not raise anyone on the radio. So they were all tearing their hair out and biting their fingernails or whatever else they do under those circumstances. And approximately 4 hours later, the ship returned to the same point from which it had disappeared.
According to Bielek, they were subsequently involved in further experiments at Camp Hero, where they witnessed and participated in various classified operations. Bielek's narrative, filled with dramatic episodes of time jumps and covert activities, provided a rich tapestry of intrigue that has fascinated conspiracy theories and skeptics alike. Like I said, it's just fun to hear about weird stories, you know? Star Wars, I don't know, Star Trek, what else? I'm drawing a blank on like weird science fiction movies, but who doesn't love a good sci-fi story? Adding another layer to the Montauk Project is Peter Moon, the co-author who helped bring these accounts to a wider audience. Born Vincent Barbaric, Moon partnered with Nichols to write and publish the Montauk Project series of books. His role was crucial in organizing and presenting the complex and often fragmented testimonies of Nichols and Bielek. Moon's writing style, blending elements of fact and fiction, has been instrumental in spreading the Montauk Project theories. He has managed to weave a narrative that appeals to the imagination, offering readers the option to interpret the stories as either science fiction or nonfiction. Moon's contributions have ensured that the Montauk Project remains a topic of conversation and speculation, fueling the ongoing fascination with the alleged experiments at Camp Hero. So, we've got these three dudes. They're all sort of claiming that they've experienced some weird shit, time travel, teleportation, you know, all this stuff. And so they're all getting together and they're writing this book to then spread the word to the rest of the world. So together, Nicholas, Bialik, and Moon have crafted a narrative that transcends the ordinary, delving into realms of the impossible and the unknown. Their stories, while lacking empirical evidence, have resonated with a public eager to explore the boundaries of reality and fiction. The Montauk Project, through their combined efforts, has become a modern myth, a tale of government secrecy and scientific marvels that continue to captivate and mystify. The Montauk Project is shrouded in extraordinary claims, with the most prominent being the alleged time travel experiments. According to Preston Nichols, these experiments were not only theoretical, but were put into practice with startling results. Nichols claimed to have personally witnessed and participated in these activities, describing how sophisticated machinery at Camp Hero created time tunnels that allowed individuals to traverse different eras. Participants, he said, were set on missions to various points in history and the future. These accounts included tales of soldiers being transported to ancient Rome and prehistoric Earth, as well into distant future timelines. The vividness and detail of these stories have captivated those fascinated by the possibilities of bending time itself. I've got to be honest and say that they have officially lost me at this point. Obviously, I can't say that it's impossible, but I just feel personally that it is highly improbable that they've got these tunnels that just transport you to the future, transport you to ancient Rome, take you to, I don't know, where the hell you want to go. Yeah, no, it's a no for me, dog. Mind control was another cornerstone of the alleged Montauk Project. Nichols and his collaborators described how scientists at Camp Hero conducted experiments on unwitting subjects using advanced technology to manipulate thoughts and behaviors. The aim was to create a method of controlling the human mind for espionage and military applications. Victims were reportedly subjected to a range of techniques, including hypnosis and the administration of powerful drugs, to break down their mental defenses and implant commands. These chilling narratives have drawn parallels to real-life projects like MK Ultra, feeding into fears about government overreach and the manipulation of human consciousness. Okay, so this I can actually see happening because it's literally happened before with MK Ultra. If you haven't heard of it, Project MK Ultra was the code word for a CIA mind control and chemical integration research program that was conducted in the 1950s and 60s. But pretty much, the CIA was using US citizens as unwitting test subjects in a number of experiments that administered, quote, drugs to manipulate individual mental states and to alter brain function, end quote. So pretty much, the CIA was like drugging people, interrogating people, and like testing to see if they could manipulate people in an interrogation for espionage reasons, for military reasons, you know. They'd be doing that type of shit. The crazy part about MK Ultra is that when an investigation was officially opened to check this shit out, the CIA director at the time ordered that all the files be destroyed. And they were. So a full investigation was never completed, unfortunately. So yeah, I mean, I would assume it's like pretty widely accepted that this has happened before. Isn't it funny how we never learned about this in the history books? Unless it's just me, or maybe I forgot, or maybe my school just didn't teach this stuff. But like this, I would have been interested in back then. But no, I don't remember. I don't remember learning about this shit. The concept of teleportation also features prominently in Montauk Project lore. Nichols alleged that the same technology used for time travel was adapted for instantaneous transport of people and objects across vast distances. Accounts of these experiments often describe a range of success and failures, from seamless teleportation to horrifying mishaps where participants were said to emerge disfigured or in the wrong locations. The supposed breakthroughs in teleportation technology suggest a level of scientific advancement that defies contemporary understanding, adding an extra layer of intrigue on the Montauk stories. Again, I'm not so sure about this one. Although, if this was real, they really need to get this going because I could really use a teleportation machine myself. In addition to time travel, mind control, and teleportation, the Montauk Project is said to have come into contact with extraterrestrial life. Nichols and other proponents of the theory claim that interactions with alien beings were a key part of the experiments conducted at Camp Hero. These stories range from communications with advanced extraterrestrial civilizations to physical encounters and collaborations. The idea that government scientists were working alongside or in conflict with alien entities has fueled countless speculations and conspiracy theories, contributing to the enduring mystery and allure of the Montauk Project. Among more sensational claims is the assertion that the Montauk Project played a role in staging aspects of the Apollo moon landings. According to some theories, the advanced technology developed at Montauk was used to create convincing simulations of the lunar surface, which were then presented to the public as genuine footage. These claims suggest a deep level of deception orchestrated by the government to maintain its dominance in the space race. While lacking credible evidence, such theories continue to capture the imaginations of those who question official narratives and seek hidden truths. I think we've been to the moon. And I do believe Apollo 11 landed on July 20th, 1969. Anyway, together, these alleged experiments and theories paint a picture of the Montauk Project as a hub of extraordinary and undercover activities. While the veracity of these claims is highly disputed, the sheer scope and audacity of the stories ensure that Montauk Project remains a fascinating topic for those intrigued by the boundaries of science, secrecy, and the unknown. Hey guys, it's me, here with a quick and exciting update. If you're enjoying the deep dives into the mysteries and stories I cover, you're going to love what I have in store for you in our monthly newsletter. Every month, I send out an exclusive true crime newsletter packed with behind-the-scenes content, upcoming episode previews, and additional insights into the cases we discuss. But that's not all. Newsletter subscribers also get access to my curated list of true crime current events. It's the best way to stay connected and engaged with the podcast. So what are you waiting for? Head over to the website and sign up for the monthly true crime newsletter today. Don't miss out on all the extra content and perks I've created just for you. Thanks for listening and supporting our show. Now let's get back to the story. The Philadelphia experiment is one of the most enduring and mysterious tales in the records of conspiracy theory lore. Allegedly conducted by the U.S. Navy in 1943, the experiment's primary goal was to render the USS Eldridge, a naval destroyer escort, invisible to enemy radar, like we mentioned before. According to the legend, not only did the ship vanish from radar screens, but it also physically disappeared from the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard and reappeared momentarily in Norfolk, Virginia, over 200 miles away, before returning to its original location. So this ship apparently disappeared, reappeared 200 miles away, and then reappeared again in its original location, with people on board. The supposed side effects of this experiment were reportedly horrific. Crew members were said to have suffered severe injuries, including being fused into the ship's structure, experiencing madness, and in some cases, vanishing entirely. The experiment was allegedly a catastrophic failure, leading to its abrupt termination and a government cover-up. The Montauk Project is often considered the spiritual successor to the Philadelphia experiment. As the story goes, the technological and scientific advancements gleaned from the Philadelphia experiment were not abandoned, but rather refined and expanded upon at Camp Hero in Montauk, New York. This alleged continuation of secret military research sought to delve deeper into the realms of time travel, teleportation, and mind control. Proponents of the Montauk Project theory suggest that the initial experiment's breakthrough in manipulating electromagnetic fields laid the groundwork for far more ambitious and sinister undertakings. Key figures in the Montauk Project narrative, such as Preston Nichols and Al Bielek, assert direct connections between the two projects. Al Bielek, in particular, claimed to have regained repressed memories of his involvement in both Philadelphia experiment and the Montauk Project. According to Bielek, after surviving the initial experiment, he was later recruited into Montauk Project, where he participated in time travel and other classified research. These alleged experiments supposedly continued the work starting in 1943 with the aim of pushing the boundaries of human capability and understanding, albeit often with catastrophic results. The supposed link between these two mysterious projects paints a chilling picture of unchecked scientific experimentation conducted under the cloak of military secrecy. Whether viewed as an elaborate myth or a dark chapter in hidden history, the connection between the Philadelphia experiment and the Montauk Project continues to captivate and mystify those fascinated by the unknown. The allegations surrounding the Montauk Project have not gone unnoticed by government and military officials who have consistently denied any involvement in such covert activities. Official responses to inquiries about the project have typically been dismissive, with authorities categorically refuting the existence of any experiments involving time travel, mind control, or extraterrestrial contact at Camp Hero. And yeah, this makes sense. They're not just gonna come out and say that it's happening, even if it's happening, or that it happened, even if it happened. Despite persistent public interest and demands for transparency, government agencies have remained tight-lipped, invoking national security concerns and maintaining a veil of secrecy over the site's history. Critics and skeptics have scrutinized the claims surrounding the Montauk Project, highlighting numerous inconsistencies and lack of concrete evidence to substantiate these extraordinary allegations. Many researchers argue that the stories propagated by figures like Preston Nichols and Al Bielek lack credibility and are more akin to science fiction than factual accounts. Skeptics point to the absence of corroborating documentation, eyewitness testimony, or scientific proof to support the existence of such elaborate experiments. Moreover, the fantastical nature of these claims, including time travel and interactions with aliens, strains credulity and raises doubts about their authenticity. One prominent voice in the realm of ufology, Jacques Vallée, has offered his perspective on the credibility of the Montauk Project stories. Vallée, a respected UFO researcher known for his meticulous approach to investigating anomalous phenomena, has expressed skepticism regarding the validity of the alleged experiments. While acknowledging the allure of conspiracy theories and the human tendency to seek explanations for the unexplained, Vallée has cautioned against accepting extraordinary claims without rigorous scrutiny and empirical evidence. I like this guy. He's like, bruh, give me the evidence. I need the evidence. He emphasizes the importance of maintaining a skeptical yet open-minded attitude when evaluating such extraordinary claims, advocating for a balanced approach grounded in critical thinking and scientific inquiry. I could not have put this better myself. I totally agree with this. Yeah, we don't know everything. We can't claim to know that we know everything. There are parts of our world that we're just naturally not always going to know, like the bottom of the freaking ocean. What percentage is the ocean even explored? Let me actually look that up. So we've charted and mapped roughly 20% of the ocean and have only physically seen or been to 5%. So that just goes to show you, like, we don't know everything. And we cannot claim to know everything, obviously, like I just said. But with that being said, we need to keep an open mind. Like, we don't know if aliens are real. You can't straight up tell me that you know for a fact that they aren't real. There are other solar systems, there are other planets. You can't deny that there aren't other beings out there. So, while skeptic, I think, like he said, keeping an open mind and evaluating scientific research and going about this in a scientific way, using critical thinking, all this stuff is a good way to go about this. Outright believing crazy claims that this guy was time traveling or whatever is just ridiculous, honestly, in my opinion. But what I want is that evidence. The Montauk Project has left a memorable mark on popular culture, inspiring a plethora of books, TV shows, movies, and even video games. Perhaps the most notable example, like we mentioned earlier, of its influence is seen in the Netflix series Stranger Things. The show draws heavily from the themes and lore surrounding the alleged experiments at Camp Hero. From government conspiracies and supernatural phenomena to parallel dimensions and sinister experiments on children, Stranger Things encapsulates the eerie and mysterious aura associated with the Montauk Project. Beyond Stranger Things, though, the Montauk Project continues to captivate the public imagination through various mediums. Numerous books and documentaries have delved into the experiments at Camp Hero, offering both skeptical analysis and speculative narratives. The allure of the conspiracy theories and the fascination with the unknown have fueled ongoing interest in the Montauk Project, drawing enthusiasts and skeptics alike into its orbits of intrigue. Despite lingering doubts about the veracity of the Montauk Project claims, its cultural impact remains undeniable. The story's blend of science fiction, government intrigue, and paranormal elements resonates with audiences seeking escapism and entertainment. Whether regarded as fact or fiction, the Montauk Project serves as a testament to humanity's enduring fascination with the unexplained and our insatiable curiosity about the mysteries of the universe. Even though the days of alleged clandestine experiments at Camp Hero are long gone, the site continues to be shrouded by mystery and speculation. Today, Camp Hero State Park stands as a testament to both its military past and its rumored involvement in top-secret projects. The park welcomes visitors to explore its sprawling grounds, offering opportunities for hiking, picnicking, and soaking in the scenic beauty of Montauk coastal line. However, the remnants of its military history, including abandoned bunkers and radar installations, serve as a haunting reminder of its enigmatic past. Despite the passage of time, the legacy of the Montauk Project endures, fueling ongoing speculation and debate among conspiracy theorists and believers. From online forums to underground gatherings, enthusiasts continue to dissect the alleged experiments conducted at Camp Hero, searching for clues and uncovering new theories. Some proponents of the Montauk Project even claim that the site's true purpose remains concealed by government secrecy, prompting renewed interest and fervent speculation. In conclusion, the Montauk Project stands as one of the most enduring and captivating conspiracy theories of the modern era, stemming from the accounts of individuals like Preston Nichols, Al Bielek, and Peter Moon. As we reach the end of our journey, it's important to remember the truth behind the Montauk Project remains elusive. While some may dismiss it as pure fiction, others continue to search for answers and uncover new theories. For me, I am still definitely a skeptic with this one. You just can't get me on that boat thinking that time travel and teleportation is a thing right now. Yeah. So yeah, that is the end of my story about the Montauk Project. But let me know what you guys think. I'm curious, do you think it's plausible? Do you think we've met extraterrestrial beings. Do you believe in the at least like mind control experiments with the drug induced interrogations and stuff like that? I'm curious to know what you think about this one because it's like a weird one. For me, like I said, it's more of like a cool story to entertain and watch. Like it's a really cool story for Stranger Things. I really do enjoy that show. But yeah, I'm curious to know, so let me know what you think down in the comments below. And also, if you made it this far along, leave me this emoji in the comments. And don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. It would really help us grow and share these stories with everyone else. Thank you so much for your support. It really does mean the world. I'm Rachel, and until next time, stay weird and stay wicked. Bye.